Good evening, all. This is Courtney Rice, WWT's PR and Media Queen, and also insider of All Elite Wrestling. It is the watch along for All Out and ready to get started.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Saturday. This is Courtney Rice, your WWT's PR and Media Queen and all girl of All Elite Wrestling. Tonight we have All Out coming into you from Chicago, Illinois, and it's going to be a great show. We are kicking off the show with MJF versus Daniel Garcia. So that is shaping up to be a big match. And right now, MJF is getting the upper hand and excited to be on here joining with all of you. So really excited. And good evening, Ronell. It's nice to see you guys again. And seeing the match, MJF's getting the upper hand on Daniel Garcia. And it looks like Daniel Garcia actually has some new ring gear that he's having. So this is going to be a good physical match. We know the buildup has been going on for weeks. They've had an intensive rivalry, and it's exciting to see it in the heart of the windy city of Chicago. And MJF, he put Daniel Garcia. Ooh, that was a tough hold. 1, 2. Daniel Garcia kicked out. I'll make sure to call you Cousin Ron the next time for now. But and of course, seeing MJF get the upper hand, and he looks like he's really looks. Of course, MJF's doing what he does best, and that's why he's one of the best talents in All Elite Wrestling. And of course, he's taunting the fans and getting ready to suplex Daniel Garcia. Oh, nasty bump by both guys. Nasty bump. They're still down, and anytime, Cousin Ron, anytime. But going back to the match, those two are laid out, and they're starting to count out a bit. And the referee's now at 5. So, okay, MJF ran into the ring first. Hold on. 9. Come on, Daniel. Whew. Daniel Garcia almost made the save. Thought the match was going to end at a countout. But the one thing I will say about Daniel Garcia is he has a lot of grit, and he doesn't quit. He has determination, he has commitment, and he doesn't quit. And the crowd's starting to get behind Daniel Garcia. Okay, nice seeing Daniel Garcia get some offense going. And a little fact, Daddy Magic, of course, Matt Menard is commentating during Daniel Garcia's match, which is always good because he's been super supportive of him from the beginning of All Elite Wrestling, from their time in the Jericho Appreciation Society together, and always been looking out for Danny ever since. So it's always good to see Matt Menard support Daniel Garcia. Ooh, 2. Hi, Joseph. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we will get to the pre-show a bit. If you did see 0 Hour, there was a few matches on there, even though it did feel like a little bit of Rampage, but there was some actually really cool points, which we'll get to shortly with Rampage. But looking back on MJF and Daniel Garcia is showing some offense. He's trying to do, and then MJF is starting to show a little bit of offense. Oh, ooh, MJF. Side headlock. Caught powerbomb. Ooh, that was a nasty hit by Daniel Garcia. Two. No, Daniel Garcia kicked out. Oh, I can tell both of these guys are trying to protect their necks. And actually, this is a surprise that they kicked off MJF versus Daniel Garcia. I was very surprised this was going to kick it off and thought it would be, oh, and MJF doing what he does best, biting into Daniel Garcia's face. And he has a smirky smile on his face. Tony Schiavone said it correct. He does have an evil face. And we got our first appearance of blood. Daniel Garcia is busted open. But an evil face. That is very true. That is very true. Have to give props to Alicia. And MJF is getting into Daniel Garcia's face. Oof, Daniel Garcia is busted open. He really is busted open. And MJF is taking him to the turnbuckle. And he's giving him kisses on his forehead, MJF. But he's really he really wants to end his neck. Uh-oh. He's trying to, but Daniel Garcia is trying to counter. Daniel Garcia. He's trying. Daniel Garcia is showing a little bit of offense towards MJF. Look at that. Oh, DDT from the top rope. And both guys are laid out. This is actually turning out to be a very good, solid match so far to kick off All Out by these two. Yeah, MJF hasn't moved since, so Daniel Garcia has opportunity to cover him. 1, 2, foot on the rope. Hi, Sindel. Yes, we are happy to see that. And this is actually the first time that they did a watch along for AEW. So this is really exciting that I get to do it in All Out of all pay-per-views, and super excited. This is my first one, and happy that to have you all here. Cousin Ron, Joseph, Sindel, And this is going to be a fun night on a Saturday night. Oh, Daniel Garcia showing some offense. Of course, Nigel always has to put his 2 cents in on Bryan Danielson, which he will be defending his World Heavyweight Championship against the scapegoat Jack Perry, and always looking forward to seeing Bryan Danielson. Always a treat. And oh, 1, 2. Ooh, Daniel Garcia kicked out, and MJF can't believe it either. I will say a note on this: even if you're not the biggest fan of Daniel Garcia, you got to give credit on him hanging on in this match, busted open, and just not giving up and having that resilience. So you have to give utmost kudos to Daniel Garcia. MJF, he's starting to hobble up a little bit, and of course doing what he does best, taunting his opponent. Taunting. That look at Daniel Garcia's face, shows a look of intensity and serious. Give me Mina Shirokana doing the Oh, that would be epic to see Mina Shirokana. She's such a joy. Ooh, and of course MJF spinning Daniel Garcia's face, and Daniel Garcia is not backing down. And look at MJF standing tall. Oh, cradle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, punch. Daniel Garcia even gave her permission yet. Oh, that's so awesome. Sindel, I love that. I love that. And look at this, MJF. He's trying to lock this away. Look at that. Oh, Daniel Garcia is showing some offense. 1, 2, 1. Oh, he has a rope. Oh, German suplex, MJF. Look at this, Daniel Garcia. Can Daniel Garcia beat MJF? Because he's showing some offense, and Matt Menard cheering on the commentary side. That's always a treat. Ew, both men are laid out, but overall, this is turning out to be a very good, solid match to open All Out. And I'm excited to see what's there come throughout the match. Is anybody interested on another match that's happening All Out tonight? Feel free to put your comments in the chat, because we got some pretty good matches throughout the whole show. And okay, Daniel Garcia about to show some offense. Pile driver. Oh, MJF. Is he gonna do Boston Crab? Is he gonna he locked in Daniel Garcia in the Boston Crab? Is Daniel Garcia about to tap? Looking at this, Daniel Garcia is trying to break through. I really hope so too, Sindel. I think everybody's going to cheer everybody for the AEW talent to shine. We actually saw a little bit of it during 0 hour where a lot of them cheered. So that's also true. Joseph says I'm interested in Peter. I like Shady, but she's still resting on the spot. Thanks, Dave. This time, Wall, Camille, at ringside. That is true. Per order of Christopher Daniels, Camille will be at ringside. But I have a feeling Mercedes is going to have some tricks up her sleeves against Hikaru Shida. Because even though she's not going to have the breakout ringside, I have a feeling she's going to have tricks up her sleeve. And sharpshooter, Daniel Garcia, you got MJF on the sharpshooter. Will MJF tap? Is he going to tap? Fans and the fans are chanting tap. They want to see MJF tap. But look, Daniel Garcia, he got him locked in. He really has him locked in. MJF is screaming. And submission hold broke. MJF got him in a submission hold. Is Daniel Garcia going to tap? He really has his arm locked in. Submission. MJF. He really has his arm locked in. And the fans are really getting behind Daniel Garcia. They really wanted to win. The fans are really want Daniel Garcia to win, which is good because I've always adored Daniel Garcia. He's very funny, and he's a talented athlete. And the match I love that he put him against Ospreay was pretty good, and I do think he definitely will get a title shot in the future. Sindel says, "I want the hardcore she that everyone." Yes, but she's still the same person, and she was ruthless. And okay, submission hold break. And the fans are going nuts. Yes, that is true, Joseph. After what he did to the original International Championship, the fans are rooting. And overall, this has just been a solid match. Daniel Garcia just broke up the submission hold done by MJF, and these guys are just getting a run for their money. And MJF is getting ready to close out. He's getting ready to. Daniel Garcia laid out on the floor. Daniel Garcia, 2. Danny Garcia did just a sneak attack, a passive attack, and thought he was going to get the win. Wow, he's really slapping him in the face, Daniel Garcia. And the submission hold. The guillotine. He's putting the guillotine hold on MJF. Is MJF out? Is he out? Uh-oh. Daniel Garcia can end this match. He really wants to end MJF's career. Is he going to do it? Pile driver. Pile driver. Is this it? 2. I can't believe MJF kicked out of the pile driver. That's insane. I thought at least that match would have been over. Hi, Hassan Tier Show. and it's nice. And welcome to the channel. I hope you get to enjoy the watch along because, as I mentioned earlier, we are doing AEW All Out, and we are kicking off with a opener with MJF and Daniel Garcia. And honestly, even if Daniel Garcia loses tonight, you got to give this guy credit. He's going toe to toe with one of AEW's top stars, and he's giving him everything that he has. So I give kudos to Daniel Garcia. All right. You really? Oh no, Daniel Garcia, is he going to do it? He really wants to end his career. He really wants to end. This has been a good match. Oh, MJF gave him a low blow. Two. MJF picked up the victory as usual with his usual tactics. So the first winner of the match goes to Maxwell Jacob Freeman. He won the match, but I have to give credit to both of them. This was a really good, solid match to open the show for All Out, and really excited on what things to come. And it was definitely a heartbreaker of a loss for Daniel Garcia. And I know I even see the reaction from Daddy Magic Matt Menard, him being heartbroken. But MJF is the winner. But kudos to both of them for delivering an incredible match. But let's see what happens. That is true. He can't lose 2 in a row. I just couldn't see that happen. And look, MJF's trying to shake Daniel Garcia's hand after the match. Let's see what Daniel Garcia does. But we should all know how MJF operates. This win meant so much to Daniel. MJF. That is true. He tends to be a weasel. He's still a good athlete, but he can be a jerk. Shaking his hand. So, okay. We shake hands. MJF was getting a low blow, but Daniel Garcia gave him a low blow to his testicles, which I love. Well, MJF got his just desserts. And let's see, Daniel Garcia. Oh boy, Daniel Garcia really wants to break MJF's neck. He really wants to break his neck. Oh man. Oh my goodness. And he did it. Joseph, that is true. That is true. It is not going to be over till these two. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen on Dynamite. Well, you know what? Even though Daniel Garcia lost, he got his just desserts. Oh man. I don't think he's done. Look at this. Daniel Garcia, he's running to the crowd. Yeah, he's running to the crowd. Wow. He's running to the crowd. Well, even though Daniel Garcia did not win, he made a bold statement. And these two, this is far from over, and I'm very excited on what's going to happen on Dynamite. And also, the next pay per view after All Out is Wrestle Dream in October, which will be in Tacoma, Washington, and that's going to be exciting. And look, and also, if you did not catch 0 Hour, both Swerve and Hangman Page have security guards in their respective locker rooms to accompany them, to dress them, and they're not coming out until the start of their match. So they showed both Hangman and Swerve backstage. I'm the only Blue Lantern. People that want to win. And right now, up next is the AEW Tag Team titles. The Young Bucks taking on the Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. And this is going to be a fun tag team match. If you did not know, I am a huge advocate when it comes to tag team wrestling. It's huge. I'm excited. And it's always great to see the tag teams come alive. So this is going to be, I'm really excited on this fun match, but it does seem a little bit weird. AEW is trying to make sure that they have this event tonight. After pretty much. So I'm curious to see how that concept is going to work, even though it's going to be Teddy Still Cage and it's going to be lights out. But that's going to be very, very good too. That's going to be very intriguing. So if you are joining the live watch along, my name is Courtney Rice. I am WWT's PR and media queen and also insider All Elite Wrestling, and I'm doing a watch along for tonight's All Out. The first match kicked off with MJF versus Daniel Garcia. Even though MJF won the match, Daniel Garcia got the last laugh, and that was really exciting. And next, we got some tag team action. And right now, coming out is Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. So it's really exciting to watch. But I'm a huge advocate when it comes to tag team wrestling. So I'm happy to see the tag team division starting to. But I know when my bold predictions for this match in particular, I did a bold predictions earlier, and I actually did pick the Young Bucks to retain because I love, as much as I enjoy Claudio and Wheeler, I just can't see the Young Bucks dropping the tag team titles. Not yet. But this is going to sound like a crazy bold prediction, but I actually have the Young Bucks dropping their tag titles at Full Gear. Crazy, but a lot can happen between now and Full Gear. So I always enjoy tag team wrestling, and it actually is one of the stronger vehicles within AEW. So I hopefully somewhere down the line, I know if anybody saw the tag team title triple threat match at All In, it was a really good match. And also, I'm very excited to see this match as well. So it's going to be really fun. This was a crazy prediction, but I had them dropping them tonight. Yeah, that is true. It's their fourth title defense, but I just can't see them dropping it yet. I just have a feeling they're going to drop it at Full Gear. And also, I know a lot of people do love the Young Bucks and do have, as some people do, have a bias on them. But the one thing that I've noticed that's been lacking with the Young Bucks is you're the EVPs, you're the tag champions, but you have to install a little bit of fear throughout the entire tag teams because they haven't faced a lot of tag teams and really show that, we're the champs, we're here. But don't worry, because I think after this match, it's going to be very intriguing. But I know the Young Bucks saying they beat all the tag teams in the division, but there is probably there's gonna be a tag team lurking in because I'm very intrigued on what's gonna happen after All Out. But tag team divisions always has a special place in my heart. But yeah, that's the one thing that's been lacking for me when it comes to the Young Bucks. It's like you're the EVPs, you're the tag team champions, you have to wipe the floor with everybody. But there is one tag team lurking that they technically haven't been cleaned recently, but we shall see. But we're just kicking off the match with Wheeler Yuta. And I believe that's Matthew. Yuta kicking it off. Oh, Wheeler Yuta showing some. Ooh, showing some offense, both sides. Two. Claudio. Wheeler tags in Claudio. Yeah, Matthew. There's some young Bucks in the audience. Ooh, double team by Claudio and Eula. Ooh, make a wish. Make a wish again. Oh no. Well, three times the charm. Oh, make a wish. Oh no, not another one. Another make a wish. One more. Okay, Matthew's in the ring. This is Matthew. And they did to both Matthew and Nicholas. And Nicholas ran. Nicholas apparently tried to kick the rim and he hit his foot. So yeah. Claudio and Wheeler Yuta are just putting a beating on Matthew. And now they're mocking. All right. Wheeler Yuta. Matthew almost taking out Claudio. Ooh. Double kick. Matthew taking out Claudio. Ooh. That is something I will agree with. You can say what you want about the Young Bucks, but when it comes to synergy and chemistry, this is where they shine. Ooh. Ooh, nasty. There are some fans that are cheering for the Young Bucks. So okay. And it goes, ooh, putting an offense on Wheeler Yuta. Oof. All right, chop to Nicholas. Look at double team, trying to double team Wheeler Yuta. Oof. Oof. Almost hit his neck. 1, 2. Wheeler Yuta counted out. Oh no. This is Matthew putting a headlock into Wheeler Yuta. Oh, Wheeler Yuta broke off. Oof. Tag made. Here comes Nicholas. 1, 2. Kick out by Wheeler Yuta. And they're trying to mock Claudio. See, Nicholas should have not did that. He should never intimidate Claudio. Wheeler showing some offense. Ooh, insecurity by Nicholas. And tag made. Here comes Matthew. Look at that. Oof. Oh! Oh no, Matthew hit his own brother. And all three members are laid out. And Wheeler Yuta trying to, even though he's knocked out, trying to get a tag into Claudio. Claudio cheering him on. He's almost closer. And here comes Claudio. Ooh. Handling the Young Bucks on opposite turnbuckle corners. Uh-oh. Make sure. Ooh. And here come the Young Bucks. This is where what they do best. This is the chemistry, the synergy, the tag team, and this is where they become a little bit dangerous. And a reason why they are tag team champions. Ooh, here comes Claudio. Claudio's coming in. Ooh, he's trying. He's laying down a beating on both Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. Claudio's fired up. That is true, Tony Schiavone. Claudio is a one-man wrecking crew. Oof. Taking out Matthew. And Claudio also taking out Nicholas. Oh, he's gonna go around again. To Matthew. And then he's putting Matthew back in the ring. Ooh. Crossbody 1, 2. Matthew kicked out. That Claudio's trying to take a breath, but the fans are really getting behind Claudio and Blackpool Combat Club. And is it almost time for the swing? Oh, it's time for the swing. Oh, nope. Nope. Right? Oh, they kicked Claudio. Wheeler Yuta coming out. Oh, look at that. Oh, they just manhandled the Young Bucks. Wheeler Yuta. Oh, he got a submission move in. 1, 2, no. Then kicked out Matthew. And Claudio and Nicholas are outside. So Will Yuta all by himself. And also, this is really interesting because if you did watch Dynamite this past week, um, not only the EVPs, but also everyone in the league put Bryan Danielson on notice because they're trying to do everything they can to ensure Jack Perry wins against Bryan Danielson. So if that means taking out both members of the Blackpool Combat Club, so be it. But it's going to be very interesting what's going to happen later on the night because I would not be surprised if everyone from the Elite tries to interfere in Bryan Danielson's match. And we've seen if you've also seen on Dynamite with Jon Moxley, he actually gave respect to Jack Perry, which is interesting. So that's another storyline that's very intriguing on that. So we shall see. But looking back to the match, Hurricanrana by Nicholas. Wow. Everybody's all wiped out during the match. Look at this. Oh, Wheeler Yuta, Matthew in the ring. Oh. And here come both of them. This is where, double team by the Young Bucks. Ooh, taking out Claudio. 1, 2. No. And Will Yuta's trying to pull off everything. He's trying to stay in this match. Look at that. Okay. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. Kicked out really quickly. Kicked out very quickly. Wheeler Yuta trying to show some offense. Tags in Claudio. Ooh, punched Nicholas. And then got uppercut on Matthew. The crowd's getting behind Claudio. Is he going to swing? No. Ooh. Flip. EVP trigger. Ooh, EVP trigger. 1, 2. And then Wheeler comes in to break up the count. Oh, they threw Wheeler Yuta out. Oh no. Oh no. Here come the Young Bucks. They're pumping up their sneakers, trying to wrap up this match. Oof, trigger. EVP trigger. Oh, Claudio. Ooh, he got both. Oh, almost did. Oh, Claudio doing a double suplex on both Matthew and Nicholas. Wheeler Yuta taking out Nicholas. Oh, he's doing the swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's going. Doing the swing. I can't imagine that you would get dizzy after doing that many swings like Claudio. 20 giant swings. Here's this. Ooh, super kick by Nicholas. Ooh, uppercut by Claudio. Kick by Matthew. Matthew trying to take out Wheeler Yuta. Okay. What's Matthew trying to do? Ooh, uppercut by Claudio. Oh man. Is he gonna do it? Suplex. Claudio. Give a suplex to Matthew. Claudio. Up on the top rope. Double. Ooh. Knees to the ribs. 1, 3. And the Young Bucks retain and are still tag team champions. I like them or hate them, they're still the tag team champions. They put up a really good, solid match, but I don't think this is the last time you see them because, as I mentioned earlier, I have a feeling they're going to try to help become AEW World Champion. So we won't be seeing the last of the Bucks during tonight's event, but they are still the tag team champions. But my bold prediction still stands. I do have a feeling they are going to drop it at full here. So great match by both teams, but of course, still tag team champions is the Young Bucks. Oh, well, up next is going to be one of the matches everybody talks about. It's going to be Will Ospreay versus Pac for the AEW International Championship, and I'm actually very excited to see this match. Pac, of course, winning a number one contenders match back in July, and now he gets his opportunity to become AEW International Champion again, but against Will Ospreay, who actually put up an amazing match at All In against MJF. And if you saw Dynamite, those two were actually going at it. So this is going to be a very, very fun match, and I'm very excited for this match. So this is going to be fun, and I know both of them are going to deliver, and also they're both from England, so that's going to be fun. Battle of the Brits, and also feel free to put in the comments on who you think is going to walk away as AEW International Champion. And just to go over the top of the broadcast, my name is Courtney Price. I am WWTR Queen, also in AEW, and I'm excited to do this watch along of AEW All Out. We kicked off the show with MJF versus Daniel Garcia, where even though MJF won the match, Daniel Garcia got the last laugh towards MJF. The second match was second match we just had was the tag team titles for the Young Bucks retain against Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. And now we are getting ready to kick off the AEW International title with Pac and Will Ospreay. And it looks like Pac is going to be coming out first. Yep, Pac's coming out. Looks like Pac has a cheering section. A lot of people are cheering for him. Yeah, people are going for Pac in this one. They're really cheering for Pac. Here comes Will Ospreay. And of course, the crowd are going nuts for Mr. Will Ospreay. Yeah, here comes Will Ospreay. How can you not like Will Ospreay? I feel like anytime he comes out, he just has this energy when his music comes out. It's just the crowd goes insane. But he's laser focused. He's ready. And also, Tony Schiavone put out another fact that in October, AEW is celebrating their 5-year anniversary. Where has the time gone? 5 years. Oh, wow. The crowd goes nuts for Will Ospreay. Anytime his theme music hits, it's like an aurora just rocked up, especially in Chicago. Both of them are having their stare down because we know this is going to be an intense battle. They're going to bring it, and both of them are not going to hold back. So this is going to be a fun match. And the crowd is already on their feet. What's Pac doing? The fans are going nuts for Will Ospreay. How can you not like? How can you not like Will Ospreay? He just he brings it. But look, Pac showing some offense. Got him in a headlock. See, Pac, Will Ospreay, Rich Shoes. Ooh, ooh, Pac. He's known to having strong legs. He's very, very known to have strong legs. Oh man, both of them are just so evenly matched up earlier on in the match. It's insane. Pac going up the top rope. They going, oh, Twister onto Will Ospreay. These two are not holding nothing back. Oh, drop kick by Will Ospreay. And Will Ospreay, he's trying to do a move too. Oh, it's like I feel like it's like anything you can do, I can do better. And look who's and Ricochet, he's watching in the back, so he's watching closely on this match as well. Ooh, because if you remember, after Ricochet had his match against Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay was getting ready to talk to him, but he was blindsided by Pac. So I'm very intrigued on how this is going to go. So I'm very intrigued on how this is going to go. Both of them, it's like a slap. Now they're having a slap fest with each other. Ooh, Will Ospreay. Ooh, look at that. Well, Pac, Pac hit his foot on Will Ospreay's neck. Yeah, Pac is targeting that neck from on Will Ospreay. Ooh, nasty bump. I actually noticed the fans are going nuts for Pac. Ooh, the one thing I think Pac is doing is actually taking out Will Ospreay and targeting his neck. Look at this, Pac's going up the top rope. What's he gonna do? That oh suplex by Will. Suplex by Pac. Oh my goodness. One, two, kick out by Will Ospreay. Oh god. Pac's putting Ospreay on submission hold and really continuing targeting the back of Will Ospreay's neck. I do want to hop on saying thank you to everybody that has been joining the chat for AEW All Out tonight. So far, we got some few matches coming in, but it's been a solid show so far. And also excited to see this AEW International Championship between Pac and Will Ospreay, and they're both going toe to toe with each other. See. Ooh. All right. Ooh, Will Ospreay. Ooh, kick the Pac, and look, Will Ospreay. Ooh, punch. Will Ospreay, he's trying to get the fans pumped up for tonight. Oh, referee checking on Pac to make sure he's okay. Well, Osprey, he seems fired up. Is he gonna do it? Woo! I feel like he's not Cuban. And he makes it look too easy. Well, Osprey. He makes it way too easy. Well, Osprey. Oh! They are showing offense with each other. 1, 2. Pac kicked out. And I can see the face of Will Ospreay. He's not pleased with that, but has to keep his composure if he wants to retain the AEW International title. Dang, right in, he kicked Pac right in the head. See, ooh, see that? Looking for a suplex, but Ospreay looks like he's about to break it off. That. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. And Will Ospreay caught him. Ooh. DDD Towner by Pac. Ooh, powerbomb to Will Ospreay too. Will Ospreay kicked out. Okay, oof. Incredible offense by both of them. It's just insane. Ooh, that's a nasty power bomb. See, well, Osprey looks like he's out of it. That is true. Pac thought we would be thanking him for saving us from NJFL, and Pac ain't making it easy. That is very true. But the one thing I will say, Pac, he knows how to deliver a match. Can't deny his athleticism. Ooh, 1, 2, but then kick out by Pac. And then last fight, he's trying to get the crowd on his feet. This has been a really good match so far. It's like they're both evenly, and it's like you don't know which one's gonna cave in. And look, back, no, Will Ospreay. He's looking to find the switchblade. Will Ospreay, nope. Kick by Pac. Ooh, what a kick by Pac. Ooh, Ospreay laying down his feet. Ooh, Sammy Connor, but he also hurt his neck while Ospreay. 1, 2, kick out by Pac. I think a lot of people are enjoying this match. They're just both so evenly good. It's like insanity. It's probably they have this anything you can do, I can do better. And also, I have a question for all of you to put in the chat because depending on the outcome of this match, who would you like to see be the next in the chat because there's a lot of possible contenders that could line up for the AEW International title. Of course, we did see Ricochet in the back, maybe. How about a few former AEW International champions like Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, or maybe a new contender that's never held the international title? There's so many avenues with this. So I just want to hear everybody's comments in the chat on who they think, depending on tonight's income on who will be the next contender for the AEW International title. Oh, look at this pack. Oh, oh my goodness. And that hit Ospreay on his neck. Oh my goodness. Pac is determined and he's very athletic, but sometimes he can be a little bit dangerous. Oh, the poison piranha. Oh no, he's putting him in the brutalizer submission hold. Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay doesn't want to tap. And how much can he take? Will Ospreay's trying to find the ropes closest to him so he can put his foot on the rope. And ooh, no, he didn't. Oh, and he did. He put his foot on the ropes. If you saw that move, I still can't believe the moves that Pac did outside of the ropes. And look at this, Pac giving kicks. That Pac in position. Is he gonna? Oh, knees. And Will Ospreay 1, 2. Oh, almost 3. That close to being 3. These guys are definitely delivering a match. Oh, look at Will Ospreay. Is he gonna put him? Oh, no, Pac. 1, 2. My goodness. Will Ospreay makes it too easy. Oh, powerbomb. Oh, what? 1, 2. Ooh, that close, that close. It's like they're so evenly matched, and they got the crowd on their feet. Everyone's on their feet in Chicago. The fans are going crazy. This has definitely been a really good match so far. Look at this pack. Ooh, poison runner on Will Ospreay. 1, 2. Nope. Yes, a very match so far, and I know I would love for it to be better. So far, we still have 2 more matches to go, but this has been a really good match so far. And Pac, he's putting Will Ospreay in submission hold. The crowd's trying to get behind Will Ospreay. Really trying to get him back in the match. Look at Will Ospreay. He Look at that. Pac is trying to make a move. Ooh. Ooh, Blade. 1, 2. Ooh, kicked out. Pac kicked out. This is Nigel, I agree. This has been a good match so far. These two are not backing down, very even, and they have definitely been delivering it. Look at Will Ospreay. He's on his feet. Is he gonna go? But look, Pac. Ooh, look at that. Is it? Ooh, Ospreay landed on his feet. He landed. He's not human. Ooh, play cutter. Is this it? 1, 2. Ooh, Pac kicked out. Wow, you can't count out Pac. These guys are just delivering it. Wow. Diamond Cutter, Tiger Driver 91. No, Pac. Ooh, 1, 2. Styles Clash. Will Ospreay. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. The winner and still AEW International Champion is Will Ospreay. What a match! What a match! That was a really good match, and I have to give kudos not to just Will Ospreay, but Pac too. They both deliver that match, but I do see Pac in the future getting the AEW International again. Yes, but yes, Joseph, that is true. I mean, I could not see Will Ospreay dropping it after he won it all in, and hopefully we get to see him have a memorable reign as international champion. But after the match, it's just I gotta give kudos to them. It was really great. They really delivered, and have to give props to both of them. But I'm very curious on who's going to be the next contender for the international title. And there's so many incredible people that could challenge Osprey. So I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen Wednesday night on Dynamite. So kudos to Will Osprey. He is still your AEW international champion. And I see Ricochet in the back lurking. So kudos to Will Osprey again. He did it. And up next, I've been looking forward to this match, a Chicago street fight between Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. These two ladies have definitely been going at it, and we're actually going to take a quick break since they're doing a promo for their match, but feel free to check out our merch.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you. That's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to wwtalkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
All right, you guys. All right, here comes Chris Statlander. I'm really excited to see this match because these two ladies, it's been under the radar, their rivalry since Double or Nothing. So I'm excited to see how this is going to go. And Chris Statlander is getting ready to march her way up into the ring. Yeah, that is true. The championship has not been on the line, but I'm very happy there is no title. These two ladies are going to settle it out, and this is a rivalry that has been building since Double or Nothing, and it's time for these girls to give it to the ring. But I would not be shocked if Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway have tricks up their sleeve. So I'm excited to see this match. And here comes Willow, and the fans are going nuts for her. And I noticed she changed her hair. I will say it's nice to see another side of Willow trying to be a little bit aggressive. And yeah. Yep. Yeah, that is true, Joseph. But it is gonna be hard, hopefully, because he's gonna be a but I think Willow may have tricks up her sleeve because I know Mark Briscoe and Orange Cassidy, they're gonna be in the Continental Championship match a little bit later. We also know that he was out by the 30 tree. So I would not be surprised if Tyler O'Reilly did help out Willow Nightingale. So this is gonna be a fun match and I'm excited. All right, these two ladies, Willow Nightingale ain't waiting no time. Powerbomb, nope, on the turnbuckle. they are really going for Willow. Oof. 1, 2. Oof, look at that. These ladies are not gonna show no mercy. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's gonna give her a power bomb, but oh hey, hey. Look at this. Chris Statlander. She got the chair and she hit Willow with it. Look at that. Woo! On the announcer's table. Is it? I know this is hard to ask, but I would love to see somebody punch Stokely Hathaway in the face. But oof, Willow. Oof. Powerbomb through the announce table. That has to hurt. Oof. Hit her to the barricade. Oof. Oof. Willow's trying to, but Statlander's getting the upper hand. Oof. Trying to put her through a table, but so far Chris Statlander's been getting the upper hand in this match so far. Look at that. Oh! I will say these two ladies, it's not the first time I've seen two ladies be in a street fight or a hardcore match. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. It's nice to see an aggressive side of Willow. It really is. Ooh, she hit her on the barricade. She really Willow Nightingale is not holding back. I will say, even though with the stacked women's division, I hope one of these ladies in the future has a potential shot for either the TBS or AEW Women's Championship because these two are just bringing it. Ooh! And also, a little fact if you watch 0 Hour, you saw an appearance from Sky Blue where she fortunately injured her leg during her match with Karuchita at Collision. So it was nice to see Sky Blue, who hails from Chicago, and did see Mariah May where she tried to hurt Sky Blue, but Queen Amanada came in. So it'll be very intriguing to see her and Sky Blue have a little rivalry when she's 100% to go. So it's always good. And where's Stokely going? He just ran to the back. Where did Stokely go? Where's he going? Oh, he brought out the trash can. Brought out trash can filled with kendo sticks, hockey sticks. Ooh, a barbed wire bat. Ooh, hit her. Oof. Oh boy. Uh-oh, she got that barbed wire bat. Oh! She hit her in the head! She hit her in the head with a tube light. I think moving forward, we need to see more of this side of Willow Nightingale. Moving forward, I think we need to see that more often. Wow. She should have hit Stokely in the head with the tube light instead of her. Ooh, Statlander's bleeding. You better run. Stokely better run. Yeah, like she busted open. Oh my goodness. You're off the stage. I know. Stokely, Stokely needs to pray. Well, hopefully, well, as I mentioned earlier, Mark Briscoe and Orange Cassidy, they're getting ready for the Fatal Four Way. Kyle O'Reilly might be looking around, and of course, Ishii got hurt by the learning tree. But I don't know. We shall see. It'll happen soon. But these ladies are really giving a run for their money. Yeah, Statlander is busted open. Oof. Well, Statlander's trying to show some offense. Oh, hold on. Body slam. Oh, body slam by Chris Statlander. Oh, that body slam by Willow. Oof, both ladies. Oh, referee's checking in on Chris Statlander. She really is busted open. Ooh, Willow Nightingale got a chain. And what does Chris Statlander have in that bag? Oof, she slapped her in the face. Oh, she's punching her with a chain. Ooh. She's putting her on the head. I tell you right now, these two ladies are not holding nothing back. And this is so awesome highlighting women's wrestling in a Chicago street fight. It's so awesome to see. What's in the bag, Statlander? Oh, thumbtacks. Thumbtacks. We've seen a little fact. I will never forget the street fight that they had. It was them two against Sky Blue and Julia Hart. And they were in a tornado street fight. Oh, Statlander! Oh no, Chris Statlander split with the thumbtacks. Oh my god, that has to hurt. That has to hurt. Ooh, that's not gonna look pretty. That's not gonna look pretty. But anyway, going back to my point, it was those two taking on Julia Hart. And I will never forget them being in a tag team street fight. And I think it might have been either Willow or Chris Statlander that had come out of blue. But that match was insane. And I will never forget Willow Nightingale power bombing Sky Blue it through a barbed wire cable. So that was really much insane. And I have to give kudos to both of these ladies for delivering because these girls are not holding nothing back, and they're bringing it all in the Chicago street fight, and they're showing anything the men can do, they can do better. Look at that suplex. Look at that. Oh my goodness, suplex. My goodness. Look at Chris Statlander got that chain. She's gonna use that chain. Oof. Oof. I thought Chris Statlander won that match, but Willow is still hanging in there. She is hanging on. I think I heard the fans chanting, "This is awesome." And she grabbed another chain, Statlander, and what's she doing to Willow? It looked like she's trying to handcuff her. Oh my goodness. She's really trying to put a beating on her. Goodness. Oof. Willow's not holding back. Oof. Statlander's throwing some punches. Oof. Oof. She's not done. Oh my goodness. She's trying to put that chain around Willow's neck. Oh my god. Yeah. Willow submitted. Match is over. The winner of this match goes to Chris Statlander. I have to give credit to both of these ladies. My, I mean, Chris Statlander, give kudos to her. Congratulations to Chris Statlander on winning the match. But both of those ladies just delivered, and this is not going to be the end of these two. I think these two are definitely going to have another match in the coming weeks. So I'm very intrigued how this rivalry is going to go. They do. Agreed. It's agreed, Joseph. It was a really great street fight by both women, and they did deserve it. And I'm also intrigued on where Maybe. I don't know. We shall see, Cousin Ron. But they're checking on Willow Nightingale to make sure she's okay. But kudos to both ladies. They put on, and this is far from over for these two. So we're excited to see where this rivalry lies ahead next. So right here, as want to reintroduce myself, my name is Courtney Rice. I am WWT's PR and media queen, also along an insider for All Elite Wrestling. And thank you for joining me here tonight for this watch along from. Ooh, this is our councilman. Yes, she did. Willow had to submit. She had to submit after Chris Statlander put her in a chokehold. That was it. But as I said, I am the insider for All Elite Wrestling, and thank you for tuning in to AEW All Out. And it has been a good solid card so far. We kicked off the show with Daniel Garcia versus MJF. MJF got the victory. MJF got the victory, but Daniel Garcia got the last laugh. Then we got to see the tag team titles between the Young Bucks and Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. Still tag team champions, the Young Bucks. We got to see the international championship between Will Ospreay and Pac, where Will Ospreay retained. And we just got to see a good old Chicago street fight between Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. And Chris Statlander picked up the victory. And right now, Will Ospreay's doing some promo commentary after his match. So I don't know what he said, but it looks like good job, great job. Yes, Councilman. The cameras were actually really good this time in Chicago. Yes, it was a great match. And it looks like Ricochet and Will Ospreay are confronting each other. Well, it looks like Ricochet is going to be seeing Will Ospreay really soon. So that's going to be very intriguing to see. And I'm excited to see that happen on Dynamite. And right now, we are getting ready for the fatal four-way match for the AEW Continental Championship. Kazuchika Okada versus Mark Briscoe versus Orange Cassidy versus Konosuke Takeshita. And that is going to be a fun fatal four-way. And I am very excited to see that. It's going to be very intriguing. It's going to be very intriguing. It's going to be a fun match. It's going to be a lot of fun for them. And it's noted from this past week, Kazuchika Okada faced off against Kyle Fletcher, and he had a stare down with Konosuke Takeshita. So I'm very intrigued on how they're going to square off this fatal four-way. This is going to be good, but so far it has been a solid card for AEW All Out in Chicago. It has been good, and we actually have, after this match, we have two more matches to go after the Continental title. We have the TBS Championship between Mercedes Moné and Hikaru Shida. Actually, three matches. We have the TBS Women's Championship between Hikaru Shida and Mercedes Moné. We also have the AEW World Heavyweight Championship between Bryan Danielson and Jack Perry. And of course, the unsanctioned steel cage match between Swerve and Hangman Adam Page. So we got three more matches to go. And right now, it's kicking off with Orange Cassidy. So, and a little fact, Orange Cassidy is one of my favorite AEW stars. And a little trivia, because I know he's supposed to be billed at wherever. A little fact I found out, he's actually from my home state of New Jersey, which is really awesome because I always love to support all wrestlers that are from the Garden State, which is kudos. So I'm very happy to see Orange Cassidy back in the pay-per-view matchup. And also, if you have not seen any of his matches, I highly recommend seeing his matches, especially when he was AEW International Champion. So it's always a good treat to see Orange. And up next is Konosuke Takeshita. And of course, we're going to hear from Don Callis in commentary. Yeah. And also feel free to put in the chat on who you think is going to win this fatal four-way match. Either Okada is going to retain, or Orange Cassidy, or Mark Briscoe, or even Konosuke Takeshita. So feel free to put in who do you predict in this match is going to win. So, oh, I thought Don Callis be doing commentary, but I guess he's going to stay at ringside. And also, we get a first appearance from Taz on the commentary booth, so that's always a treat. And up next is Mark Briscoe. It's always a treat to see Mark Briscoe. Yeah, looks like Don. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Thanks for joining. And thank you for everybody that's joining so far. Joseph, Lindell, Hassan Tahir Show, of course, I want to compliment Lou Lantern. Thank you guys for joining on this watch along for AEW All Out, and I'm excited for a triple threat. In case you're catching up to speed, we're getting ready to start the fatal four-way for the AEW Continental Championship. And right now, we're introducing the Rainmaker. I have a feeling this is going to be a solid match tonight. This really is going to be very solid between all four. Yeah, this is going to be a fun, solid match between them, and I'm super excited to see. Oh, it looks. Oh, I lied. I take that back. It looks like Don Callis is going to be doing commentary tonight, so he will be commentary during this match. All right, we're getting ready to start off the Fatal Four-Way. All right, so Okada and Takeshita. Takeshita third out Orange Cassidy. I don't know about you guys, but I actually like the conglomeration so far. They just been such a little treat in AEW so far. I know it sounds crazy, but it's just been so fun. And the stare down between Okada and Takeshita and look at Orange. Give it Orange. No. Woo! Double Hurricanrana by Orange Cassidy. Whoop. Look at that. Kitty. I do agree. They just have so many moments where it's all natural conglomeration and it's not forced, but it's just they just been so fun to watch. I actually enjoy the conglomeration and Mark Briscoe's word of the day. Let's see, Mark Briscoe, Okada, showing Mark Briscoe showing some offense. How can you not like Mark Briscoe? He is just a treasure. And having a stare down with Takeshka. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I'm really happy to doing this watch along. This is actually the first time we're doing a watch along for AEW pay per view. So this is really exciting. And thank you to everybody that's been coming out. So this has been fun, especially considering the pay per views in Chicago. So that's even more fun too. And after coming off a long ride from Wembley Stadium, this is definitely the perfect pay per view to do it. Chops by Takeshka to Mark Briscoe. All right, seeing some action in the ring. Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe. Oh, they're leapfrogging. Mark Orange. You just elbow by Orange Cassidy. They are really rooting for the conglomeration, which is so fun to watch. And also, I have noticed that I looked at the remaining pay per views for AEW. Their pay per views are going to be on Saturday. And also, do you want to know why they're going to be on Saturday? Because if you did not know, not only Tony Khan owns AEW, but he actually works as chief football strategy officer for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So he's getting ready. He look, you can say what you want about Tony Khan, but he is committed to what he does. Because after Chicago, he has to fly down to beautiful Miami, Florida, where he's actually his Jaguars are facing off against my Dolphins tomorrow during their home opener. So that's going to be a fun game to watch. And I know he's going to be looking closely at tomorrow's game, but I know tonight he is focused on all out. So a little trivia to stand out. All right, let's see. Orange Cassidy trying to show some offense against Takeshka. Takeshka did a suplex. Mark Briscoe showing some offense. Suplex on Takeshka. Mark Briscoe seems fired up, trying to get Okada. Suplex by Okada onto Mark Briscoe. Look at Orange. Trying to do a suplex. Suplex. Okada did a suplex to Orange Cassidy. Okay, look at that. Suplex from Takeshka to Mark Briscoe. Look at Orange. He has his arms in the back of his head. Ooh, look at that. Uh-uh. Trying to. Oh my goodness. Countered by Orange Cassidy. He's on fire. Relax. Come on, Orange. Orange Cassidy's fired up. He is fired up. And then he's having a stare down with Takeshka. Ooh, Orange took out Orange. Mark Briscoe and Okada in the ring. Mark, what's Mark gonna do here? He's feeling it. Ooh, blocked by Takeshka. Woo! Nice offensive move by Takeshka. And Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe is at the steel chair, so you know what that means. Mm. Ooh, look at that. They're having to stare down with each other. Orange. I, you know, people can say what they want about Orange Cassidy, but he is one hell of an athlete. If you had never seen any of his matches, definitely take a look at some of his matches from the last 5 years. It's just been crazy from his matches with Jericho to Zack Sabre Jr. when he was AEW International Champion. Even last year when he had his match against Moxley at Women's, he put on some good matches. So look at that. Ooh, double suplexes. Okay. Okada and Takeshka are having a moment in the ring, and people have been wanting to see this. I don't know why, but Okada looks like he can be similar to a fake Ken doll. I don't know why, but it's like he reminds me a little bit of Ken, and it might be just me. Ooh, look at that. Rainmaker, look at that. Takeshka, is he gonna do it? 1, 2. Okay, Okada kicked out. Ooh, Orange. Oh, Takeshka caught Orange. Wow. Look at this. Takeshka Orange. Suplex Orange Cassidy. Ooh. And here come Mark Briscoe for the top rope. Leapfrog. 1, 1, 2. Okada made the save. That Okada is on the top rope. Ooh, elbow drop. Oh, thank you for your support, Bobby. Of course, he Okada gives the finger. Oh, Mark Briscoe trying to do his signature move. Oh, he did the Rainmaker. Mark Briscoe taking a page out of Okada's. Oh, kick by Takeshita to Okada. Yeah, he is like a Verhado. He's very talented, and he does. And it's nice that he's showing a little bit of personality. He has shown a lot of personality. Look at this Takeshita. He has Orange Cassidy. What's he gonna do here? Ooh, the fans are really getting behind Takeshita. And yes, I do agree. Uncle Ron, he is showing strength. Mark Briscoe. Ooh, is this it? One, two, Orange. No, Okada. Mark Briscoe, he's trying to get the fans riled up. This is Mark Briscoe. Can he do it? Can he be Continental Champion? Could he? Ooh. Takeshita has his knees up. Takeshita. Ooh, a kick. Ooh, Orange, he breaks it up. All right. Orange, he's put his pockets in his pants. Yeah. Ooh. Orange Cassidy fired up. Go get him, Orange. On Orange. Ooh, he punched out Orange. Ooh, Takeshita. I can hear Don Callis' voice. Yes, it is just an Orange classic. Okada, he's showing some offense. Orange, what's he gonna do? One, two. Ooh, that was really close. Orange punch. Rainmaker. Ooh, Rainmaker. Is that it? One, two, three. The winner of the match and still Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada, is champion. But that was a really fun, high energy match. That was a very high energy match for all four people. And also, I'm curious in the chat, who would you like to see challenge Okada for his Continental Championship? Because there's a lot of contenders you can choose from. And I'm very intrigued on who's going to challenge him next. And hopefully this time it gets being in a storyline. But you gotta give kudos to all. Even though Okada is the winner, you gotta give kudos to all four participants in the match. It was so awesome. I know Don Callis is not happy with that, but I'm seeing the stare down between Takeshita, Don Callis, and Okada. So it's gonna be very intrigued on how that's going to go. Maybe a possible storyline? We shall see. And coming up next is the second women's match, the TBS women's title between the CEO Mercedes Moné against the ace Hikaru Shida. And right now it's promo. I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break, but I will be back. I'm going to take a quick one, so I will be back. I'm going to be on mute and just when this promo is, so I will be back in the next 5 minutes. All right, you guys, I am back, and I'm happy that I did recharge a bit to take a quick bathroom break. But right now, as you mentioned, we're getting ready for the TBS Championship between Mercedes Moné and Hikaru Shida. Oh, that would be fun. Takeshita or Kyle O'Reilly. If you saw the stare down between Takeshita and Don Callis and Okada, that could be a good rivalry to have. But as we catch up to speed, we just got the entrances of both Hikaru Shida and the CEO, Mercedes Moné, entering the ring. So even though she doesn't have the brick house with her, she's still going to deliver. But I have a feeling Mercedes has some tricks up her sleeve because I don't think she's going to get away with that easy. And not to mention, she does have the EVPs in her back pocket. So that's a lot that can happen. I'm very happy to see the second women's match, and this this is going to be a solid one because I know people said on the first time they met it was a little bit messy, but I think this is going to be very solid between these two ladies. And Mercedes getting it right away. Oof, she went after Sheeta's leg, one of her legs. Mercedes trying to get the upper hand. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, as I mentioned earlier. But Mercedes is going to have some tricks up her sleeve. So that's going to be intriguing. And I believe the crowd is really getting into Mercedes. I hear them chanting CEO. Drops kick by. That is true. I mean, the Renegade Twins, I would not be shocked and work with Monet. I would not be shocked, but ooh, Mercedes, ooh, Sheeta. She grabbed. Ooh, she put her in a submission lock, Mercedes. Look at that. Mercedes grabbed the rope. She grabbed the rope. Grabbed the hold. Oof. Her Sheeta's going after that leg. Oof. Jeez. Cara, she is coming up with a kick. She is going to Mercedes kicked out. Two. That kick. Ooh, that was a nasty kick by Sheeta. Mercedes Renee showing some offense to Sheeta. Ooh, powerbomb off the top rope. Ooh. One, two. Kick out by Sheeta. One, two. Kick out by Sheeta again. Oh, man. He's really putting a beating on Mercedes. Oh, oh man. Yeah, Mercedes is getting an upper hand here to Sheeta. She's showing some offense. Got her in submission hold. Oh, hi. Hi, Hassan. How are you? Thank you for joining this watch along for AEW All Out. If you're just catching up to speed, we are on the third to last match. Mercedes for the TBS Championship, Mercedes Moné versus Hikaru Shida. And right now, Mercedes Moné has Hikaru Shida locked in a submission hold, but it looks like Shida is trying to break out of it. Looks like it. And backing him in the corner. Yeah, it looks like Shida broke the submission hold. Look at that. Woo. That drop 1, 2. Shida kicked out. Mercedes seems a little bit frustrated, but needs to keep her cool if she wants to retain. Hold on, Mercedes. She's giving Cheetah a beating. Has her in a sleeper hold. Yeah, Mercedes has her in a sleeper hold, so fans are trying to get behind Hikaru Shida. Ooh. Ooh, Hurricanrana by Shida. Who would you like to see as the CEO? That's actually an interesting question because there are a lot of contenders between New Japan and Stardom. There's a lot of contenders out there for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. So I would not be surprised if any one of them want to step up to the plate. So that's a very interesting question because there's a lot of women. And I'm looking at the clothesline between it's like the battle of the clotheslines between Shida and Mercedes. Ooh, drop kick. That's a very interesting question, Bobby, because there's a lot of women in New Japan, but I'm not sure who she defended or who I think would dethrone her. It's gonna be interesting to see. Karshita's fired up, and yeah, Mina Shirokana, she's one to mess with. That was somebody that could be a possible contender because Nina, she's not somebody to mess with. And after the matches she's had, not on Stardom, but on AEW, and especially the match that she had at Forbidden Door with Tony Storm, I am actually all in on that. No pun intended, but I am in. And Mercedes has Hikaru Shida in a chokehold. And I'm actually going to put this question because I know the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. After this match, who would you like to see Mercedes challenge for the TBS Women's TBS Championship? Because right now the women's division in AEW is stacked, and I'm very curious to what everybody has to say. Regardless of the outcome of this match, who would you like to see Mercedes Moné challenge for the TBS Championship? So feel free to put it in the chat. And there is a lot of contenders out there. I mean, there's a lot of contenders that could possibly go it. Maybe rekindling her feud with Willow Nightingale, because there's still some unfinished business between them. Another female we have not seen in a while, Julia Hart, is another one. She's been out with an injury, possibly sky blue once she feels 100%. After her injury, there's a lot of contenders that could possibly challenge Mercedes, but it's gonna but those matches will be fun. And oh, it's a slap fest between these two ladies. The crowd is definitely getting behind Sheeta. She's throwing punch after punch after punch. Oof. It's just the knee and the legs. Right. Those small fence, Mercedes. Ooh. Sheeta hit her head on the turnbuckle. Knees. Ugh. Ooh, Sheeta kicked out. I thought that was it. I really thought that was going to be it for her. Ooh, I would like to see Diana Perazzo or Thunder Rosa. That would be actually very intriguing. Well, I don't know. It's interesting with Diana because they're both heels, so I don't know how that would work. And I don't know how that would work with her and Diana. But Thunder Rosa could be a possible opponent for her for the TBS championship. It looks like Mercedes is in control. Oh, she's showing three amigos, paying homage to one of her heroes, Eddie Guerrero. Yes, Anna Jay. Anna Jay would be a good one considering she has been wrestling in Stardom in the last couple of months. And if you haven't seen on social or if you follow her on Instagram, she's been posting a lot and she has gotten better in her wrestling craft. So I've got kudos to her for wrestling over in Japan. Ooh, Sheeta. Ooh, Hikaru Shida. Oh no. Is it a third Falcon Arrow? Third. One, two. Kicked out by Mercedes. The fans are really getting behind Sheeta. Kick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mercedes blocked it. Knee drop. Ooh, targeting that leg. Ooh. That's why. That's why she's the champion. Double suplex. Kick. Two. Kick out by Mercedes. And the kick. Ooh, kick by Sheeta. Ooh, a kick. Oh man. Is she doing do kick number three? My goodness. Oh. Ooh, kicked out. Roll to the outside. She rolled out to the ring. Oh, she's taking Sheeta's kendo stick. She's taking Sheeta's kendo stick. Don't bring that kendo stick in the ring. Referee. She's not gonna do it. 'Cause she should know this. She should know this. She Oof, what a kick. That oof landed on her knee. One of them was a bad knee. Look at Mercedes. She's doing ooh, she's targeting the bad knee. And then Moneymaker. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. And still TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné. You can say what you want about her, but she delivers and she backs it up. And I have to give kudos to her. She backed it up. She did it. She won the match. Very square. That is true. So far, Mercedes has 9 matches. You can say what you want, but hey, kudos to her. She won. She won the match. And she did it fair and square. She's still the champ. So gotta give kudos to both of these ladies for definitely. Well, up next, it's the AEW World Heavyweight Championship match. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, taking on the scapegoat Jack Perry. So this is one of the matches. It's second to last. I'm excited. She is great. Hikaru Shida, she's one of my favorite AEW female wrestlers. 3-time AEW Women's Champion. She'll be back in prominence, I will tell you that. She will be. Uncle Ron, she will be. So right now they're showing the promo between Bryan Danielson and Jack Perry. But I have a feeling that, and I mentioned this earlier during the tag team match between Blackpool Combat Club and the Young Bucks, even though the Young Bucks retain, this will probably not be the only time you'll see them because they didn't mention on Dynamite that they will stop at nothing to make sure Jack Perry is AEW World Heavyweight Champion. So don't be shocked if you see any members of the Elite trying to help Perry get the championship and try to take out the Blackpool Combat Club. So we shall see. And seeing this promo, I'm actually be the first to admit it. I actually really impressed that Jack Perry is embracing the scapegoat and really just taking it like it is. Because I don't know if anybody saw Collision last night where actually somebody wore a scapegoat mask in the audience, which is insane. So I think he's starting to develop a cult following. And here he comes, Jack Perry. And I'm not surprised he's getting booed in Chicago. So they mentioned they'll stop at nothing. Yeah, Joseph, I know. I was very shocked at that because that kind of took my shot out of left field because I really thought it was going to be Nigel McGuinness because he kept saying he wanted to be the guy to retire Bryan Danielson, but we should get that match soon. And also remember, because Grand Slam in New York City is going to be there in a couple weeks, so Darby Allin's going to be getting a shot, hopefully, depending the outcome. But I picked Bryan Danielson to win, so hopefully he retains and focuses on Darby Allin. And also, Christian Cage has a future title opportunity as well. So hopefully. So here comes the entrance. And of course, Jack Perry is accompanied by the Young Bucks in this match. So I would not be shocked if they try to stick their noses in. Yeah, Christian Cage won. That is true. But yeah, the fans are booing him in Chicago, and it looks like he has security people around the ring. That is possible, Wrestle Dream. But also, you have to remember, Wrestle Dream is in Swerve's hometown. So that's also a possibility there, and it's a homecoming for Swerve. So a lot can happen between now and October for Wrestle Dream. Here comes Bryan Danielson, and you'll never guess what song he's has coming out. It's the final countdown. I guess the heels from All In are still feeling in. I wonder if he's saving that song just for pay-per-views until it's up. There he is, Bryan Danielson. He's the champion. It never gets old. And everybody's singing along to the final countdown. This is great. Here comes the final countdown. The fans are loving this. It's always a treat seeing. It's just how can you not enjoy Bryan Danielson's reign so far as champion? The fans are going nuts for him. All right, we're getting ready to kick off the AEW World Heavyweight Championship between the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and Jack Perry. And Justin Roberts is doing his announcement. Is Darren to do announcements? Chicago is booing Jack Perry. They are booing him. All right, it's time for the match, and everybody's going insane. It's insane that he's actually. Yeah, that is true, but it's just a good feeling to say he's champion. That is true, Uncle Rod. It does look good on Bryan Danielson. Here we go. Yeah, the fans are going. That's for Bryan Danielson. And also, if you did not catch it, Jim Ross is on the call during this championship match, and I believe he's going to be commentating during the main event as well. So it's always nice to see good old JR back on the commentaries booth, even if it's for just the main event. So it's always a good feeling seeing good old JR, but it's the fans are going nuts. So here we go. Jack Perry, fans are booing him. Mm. Oh, it was a good night. It's nice to see my WWT sister here, Miss Honey. It has been a good night so far. We're getting ready to see an AEW championship match between the Scapegoat and the American Dragon, and it looks like Jack Perry's trying to taunt the crowd as he can, and his butt's getting booed. But here we go. They're staring down, looking at each other's eyes. Put him in a headlock, Bryan Danielson. Ooh, clothesline by Danielson. Ooh, Jack Perry, nice counter. I, as I said earlier, I mean, I gotta give credit to Jack Perry. He's embracing the Scapegoat, so you can't knock him for this. Man, I just saw somebody that had a sign that said Jack Perry is my hero. Well, he does have a fan base in Chicago. Some fans. So he's doing a little bit of tactics, Jack Perry. But he's back in the ring. Ooh. See Jack Perry's showing some offense a bit, targeting one of the arms of Bryan Danielson. Oof. Counter by Bryan Danielson. This Bryan Danielson blocking Jack Perry. Got him in a submission hold. Ooh, put him in a hold. Oh my goodness, that has to hurt. That's even worse. Daniel Bryan punches Jack Perry to the head. I think Bryan Danielson's having too much fun. Jack Perry ran out of the ring. Of course, being a heel tactic. What's Bryan Danielson doing? Ooh! The fans just are going nuts for him. Look at this crowd in Chicago. Ooh, kick. Ooh, nice counter by Jack Perry. Ooh, DDT on the mat by Daniel Bryan. Of course, the referee's checking in on him, Bryan Danielson, because of his neck. And, well, Jack Perry's doing he's, he's doing what a heel is supposed to do. I can't knock him for that. And threw Bryan Danielson onto the barricade. Trying to mimic Bryan Danielson. Ooh, that's a nasty hit. Nasty, nasty hit. Kick out by Bryan Danielson. Oh my goodness. Has a fight in him, Jack Perry. Jack Perry showing a chop to Bryan Danielson. He shot Jack Perry. Jack Perry, 1, 2. Kick out by Bryan Danielson. I could tell Jack Perry's been targeting the neck of Bryan Danielson because that has been something that's been bothering him throughout most of the match. And Perry's just taking his time, folks. Bryan Danielson's feeling. I was about to say Bryan Danielson. I still think of him as Daniel Bryan, but Bryan Danielson, you know what? He's starting to feel it. He's feeling it for the fans. He's chopping away to Jack Perry, giving him as many chops, and then of course Jack Perry. Ooh. All right. Another chop to Danielson. Oof. Jack Perry in an unusual spot on the turnbuckle. But is he doing elbows to the neck from Danielson to Perry? That's an unusual spot. Okay. On top of the turnbuckle. Here we go. Oh, it also hurt Danielson's neck. Ooh. High risk level. Daniel Bryan's feel. Oh, Daniel Bryan. I keep saying Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson. He's feeling it. The only energy. Here come the kicks. 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 Yes, the yes kicks. Ooh, Jack Perry. 1, 2. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, he's putting him in the submission hold. Putting in the bell lock. And then, he's trying. He really is trying to hurt his arm. Bryan Danielson. He's really trying to hurt him. Bryan Danielson. Also, Giving another chop to Jack Perry. Kick. How can you not? How can you not root against Bryan Danielson from everything that he's done, especially finally him being champion and just being a workhorse and been kicking people's heads ever since. Oh, Jack Perry's targeting the neck. Ooh, he's put him in a submission hold. I think that's a move. I want to say Jack Perry did a similar move that Wheeler Yuta did, but Danielson's Danielson's fighting. He's not giving up in a heartbeat. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, Bobby, he is. He's looking pretty solid in this match. He's embracing the heel tactic as a scapegoat. He's targeting Danielson's neck. Hold on. Bryan Danielson doing a little bit of a counter. Ooh, another kick. And also, I noticed that the crowd is pretty even towards Jerry and Bryan Danielson because now it's like you don't even hear you didn't even hear that many boos when Jack Perry was chopping Bryan Danielson as it was when he entered the ring and they were booing him. Ooh, both men are on the floor outside of the mat. Bryan Danielson. What's he doing on the top rope? Oof. Bryan Danielson talking a little trash and telling Jack Perry, you want to be tough? You want to be tough? And then he kicked him right, gave him a chop. Kicks. He's delivering all the kicks to Jack Perry. You get the crowd helping Danielson. He has the crowd behind him. Countered by Jack Perry into a submission hold. I do have a feeling this match is going to end with some shenanigans during the match. But so far it's been pretty solid. And Jack Perry has been holding his own. And as I mentioned earlier, he is embracing being the scapegoat. And that's something he takes it. He's making a custom made TNT championship of his own. I don't even know what the fans said. And then Perry's talking trash to Bryan Danielson. And ooh, Jack Perry. Ooh, roll by Danielson. 2. Oh, nope. Thought it was 3, but it wasn't. Ooh, kick. That was a kick. Fans are getting behind Bryan Danielson. Fans get behind him. And he's the referee. Oh no! Bryan Danielson, the referee's out. Oh no! But Bryan Danielson has it. Ref's out, so he's trying to kick his head. What? Wait a minute. And I kind of had a feeling these guys were going to come in. And I mentioned this. They said they were going to do everything they can. And especially earlier, considering they beat up on a Claudio and Wheeler. Oh, no, not Bryan Danielson. Yeah, I know. I thought at least Wheeler and Claudio would come out. I know, ref's out. Wait, Wheeler? There they are, Wheeler and Yuta. There they are. There they are. Oh, thank you, Bobby, very much. And yes, I do plan on doing a few more AEW watch alongs in the near future. I'm very happy for not just you, but everybody for attending this call. Ooh, Jack Perry, then quick. 1, 1, 2. Nope. Okay. He looks like he's so lifeless. Oh, Jack Perry targeting that neck of Bryan Danielson, stopping on the neck. But it was nice to see Claudio and Wheeler get their hands on the Young Bucks, considering what happened to them earlier in the night. Oh, fan. That's an interesting gesture by Jack Perry. Ooh, what a kick! Don't never count out Bryan Danielson. Staring eye to eye at each other, Danielson and Jack Perry. And the two of them are giving punches to each other. So they're giving punches to them, Perry and Bryan Danielson. Oof, slap in the face. And look at the intensity. They did not nickname him the American Dragon. He's himself in the face. Jack Perry, don't you ever learn? Don't mess with the intensity of the American Dragon. And get him, Danielson. Oof, kick in the face. Ooh, sucker punch. Ooh, Jack Perry landing on his feet. Ooh, did Bryan Danielson? Yeah, what a kick! Did he do it? Is this it? 1, 2. Ooh, kick out. I thought that would be it. I have to say, Jack Perry is holding himself up during this whole match. But I think I know what time it is for Danielson. He wants to kick his head. Kick his head. Yes. One more kick. One more kick. Ah. He's still going with the kicks. Keep going. He's feeling it. He's feeling it for the fans. Feeling the energy. See, Jack Perry's slow to get up. He's really doing it. He kicked him in the head. 1. Is this it? 3. And still your AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson. Ugh, I will say it was a solid match between these two. It was so solid. Jack Perry held up on his own, but Bryan Danielson walked away as champion. So kudos to him. I know he has a match coming up in Grand Slam on the end of this month against Darby Allin, but we'll see what he has to say on Dynamite because the next person in line is Darby Allin. Next person in line is Darby Allin. So, but first off, I want to thank everybody for joining on this AEW Watch Along with All Out, which is coming from Chicago. It has been a solid pay-per-view so far. We kicked off the show with Daniel Garcia versus MJF. Then we had the tag team titles between the Young Bucks and Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. Then we had Pac versus Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay. Then we had the Chicago street fight between Willow and Chris Statlander. Then after that, oh wait, hold on, wait a minute. Luchasaurus? What's he doing out here? What's Luchasaurus doing out here? Hmm. What's going on here? Huh? Christian? He What's Christian doing out here? And remember, he did win the casino gauntlet. So he does have a shot and can put it in, but seriously? Moxley? What's Moxley doing out here? What's Moxley doing out here? This should be interesting. But there's Wheeler, there's Yuta, Pac. Well, it's good Bryan Danielson has some backup with him. Christian thought he was sneaky. So really interesting to see Moxley, especially with everything that's been happening in the last couple of weeks. It's been interesting to see him with Danielson, Claudio, Yuta, and Pac. Interesting. Because it's interesting seeing the champion. Yeah, because, Bryan Danielson's the champion. Claudio, Yuta. Whoa! What the heck? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. And look, they're backing away Yuta. Wow. I really thought Moxley would be the guy to do it, but they're trying to, and then they're pulling back Yuta. And you don't think Darby's going to come. Well, we haven't seen Darby Allin since All In. And Moxley has been calling out Darby Allin. So Look at Lily Yuta. Yuta's heartbroken. He's suffocating him. Oh. Mhm. Yeah, that is true, Joseph, but it's going to leave a lot of questions and answers, especially on Wednesday. 'Cause I thought this is going to be an interesting twist considering Yuta, Claudio, and Pac are the trios champions. Yeah, yeah, I do agree because we haven't seen Darby since All In. So hopefully he makes an appearance before a Grand Slam. So it's going to leave a lot more questions, especially with the trios championship. That's also a question mark as well. I think it's gonna be an interesting Dynamite this upcoming Wednesday. Is there? Well, it is. That is true. I think maybe after he lost the IWGP Championship at Forbidden Door, that could be something as well. Yep, the aftermatch is going to be something. But, folks, we are now into the main event between Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page in an unsanctioned lights out steel cage. And this will not be for the weak at heart. There's going to be a lot of gruesome, and I know these two will deliver a match. But before we jump into the match and also get into the main event, feel free to check out our merch.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you. That's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to wwtalkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave! Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
All right, you guys, we are back. There's been a lot of craziness in the aftermath of the previous match, but it has been a solid pay-per-view so far. Thank you, everybody that's been on this watch along as well. I do want to thank my cohorts, Councilman and Honey, for joining the show. But of course, I can't forget some of the people that joined it: Joseph, Uncle Ron, Sindel, Hassan Tahir Show, Blue Lantern. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget everybody. Bobby, if I didn't. Hassan, Terrell, thank you all for joining the show. But now we are getting ready for the main event. And here we are. Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page in an unsanctioned lights out steel cage. Thank you, Joseph. It has been a fun watch along. And thank you again, Uncle Ron. It has been so fun spending this all of you during AEW All Out. And we have one more match to get to. So right now, Hangman Adam Page is entering the ring with security. Because as I mentioned earlier, when they had to come to the arena, they had to get security to accompany them to make sure they are in their dressing rooms throughout the entire night, or they had to be called up for their match. So that's why security has been accompanying both of them to this match. So it's going to be gruesome. It's going to be interesting, but oh boy, there's a lot to talk about. We are finally here. And feel free to chat in the comments on what has been your favorite match so far. Outside of what we just saw a few minutes ago, what has been your favorite match? What did you like about All Out? What did you like about it? What was like the highlight that you loved so far throughout this entire pay-per-view? And here comes Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana, who, by the way, he has his own coffee brand, so feel free to check out his coffee. Here he comes. This is going to be a fun match, and it's also nice to see Jim Ross being on the call during the main event as well. Nice, that's awesome. Will Ospreay versus Pac and Willow Nightingale. Actually, I did enjoy Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander, and definitely Will Ospreay versus Pac. But I also enjoyed Daniel Garcia versus MJF. That was a good match, by the way. It was just so nice to see Daniel Garcia shine throughout that match. And even though he lost, he did give MJF his just desserts. So that was really funny. I thought it was a good match. And also I enjoyed the Continental Fatal 4-Way. That was a really good match. All right, so both Hangman and Swerve both entered the ring. And now all it has to do is steel cage to come down, and they can start a fight. Here we go. The cage is starting to lower. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where he's not wasting no time. He really wants to beat up Paige. After what he did, they tell him, oh, can't blame him for that. Look at Rizana. He's trying to get some of the weapons. He's not wasting no time. The cage is getting lowered. They better. Oh my goodness. They better hurry up or else they're gonna get in the cage. And the cage is lowered and we can start the match. Here we go. No rules, no counter. This is until somebody either pins or escapes the cage. See, the story was trying to get the upper hand. See this. This oof. Somebody has to get a taste of first. Somebody has to get a taste of the steel cage. I don't know who's it gonna be, but Nana's trying to talk to Paige. What's that? Silent container. What's that? Oh, the staple gun. Oh boy. That is true, Joseph. Yep, pinfall must be dedicated. You would think, hasn't Hangman learned his lesson on what happens when you put a staple gun on Swerve for blood and guts? Hasn't he learned his lesson? Or during the Texas death match they had? It's like he's immune. Swerve is like immune to it. Swerve is Swerve. Hey, that's why. That's why they have. That's why he has a reputation of being called. Uh, well, that's his pictures. Ooh. Uh-oh, he's staple guns Hangman. Folks, you knew this match was going to be brutal, and it's not for the weak at heart. But oh my goodness, he stapled his face. You would think I thought blood and guts was brutal, but this is going to be probably twice as brutal. No, and he ripped it off his face. Yep, that's how Swerve is. He's very cutthroat and ruthless, and he shows aggression. Prince Nana trying to get his say, his 2 cents. Oh yeah, you can see him bleeding on the chest from that staple. Swerve. I would not be shocked if they had thumbtacks in this match. See this hangman's on top of the cage. Swerve is trying to do some taunting. What's he gonna do? Trying to hit one side of the cage. That's funny. Whose cage? Ooh, hangman's busted open. Well, he's busted open from the staple gun. Not, not. I feel like this match is going to be a little bit brutal than the Texas Death Match from Full Gear last year. But before, as we're getting into the main event, I just want to thank everybody for joining this watch along for AEW All Out. We've had seen some really good matches, unusual surprises, and it has been a solid pay-per-view so far back in Chicago, and also leading up in October to the 5-year anniversary of AEW, which kudos to them for being that long for 5 years. That is awesome. And also, hopefully, they'll be around for the next 5 more years. But overall, this has been a wonderful event, and also very excited to do this first ever watch along, and also watch along. So hopefully, we'll be continuing having more in the near future, because the next pay per view after All Out is Wrestle Dream in Tacoma, Washington. and checking to look at, oh, what does Hangman have? He has barbed wire. What's he thinking about doing with that barbed wire? Oof. He had Swerve on the head, made Swerve steel cage. Oof. Hit him with side set of steel again. Let's see. Oof. Had him taste another taste of steel again. Let's see. Ooh, nice clothesline by Swerve onto Hangman. Okay. Ooh, made him eat steel. Argue. Hangman arguing with the referee. See, Hangman's busted open from that Staples gun. Oh, that's barbed wire. Nah. Ooh. Ooh. Swerve's busted open too. Ooh. Had him taste that barbed wire. Swerve is busted open. I can tell both of these guys are gonna have stitches tomorrow morning. Oof. Swerve is busted open. Ew. His head to the cage. Ew. Oof. Boot to the face. What the heck? Oh. Swerve recovered, doing some closing. Ooh, and now he's tasting another taste of seal. Prince Nana has a little bit of concern regarding Swerve. Oh, hey, I knew Hangman was gonna get a referee. Oh, I think Swerve took Hangman's signature move. You can see the look of intensity of Swerve's face. Hit him with a steel chair. Another steel chair to the back. Ooh, head to steel chair. That's a little brutal. I can't help laughing at it for it's not on the outside. I can't help it. Let's see, looking through that box. What other weapons can you find? Oh, the cinder block. I don't know if you caught JR's commentary, but when Swerve took out the cylinder, JR recalled the memory saying, I remember I got hit in the head with a cylinder block. I remember that moment since. Is he gonna do it? Is he? No, 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 no. Is he? Is he really? Is he? Is he gonna do it? No, 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 no. Oh, on his lower back. That's gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. What's Swerve gonna do with that table? See Swerve on top of the ropes. Oof. Oh man. He's trying to drill Swerve through the table. Swerve's trying to counterblock. Oh, my goodness. I will say, whenever those two in the ring, they do have solid, good chemistry with each other. And I feel like it's just one brutal thing after another with these two. Oof. One, two. Nope, match is over. Match is still going on. It's hard to believe that cinder block is still in the middle of the ring. I thought so too, but it just think didn't make an appearance tonight. Now what do they think? Oh. What the heck is that? That's wood. That's a splinter. Is that from I think that's from the burned house. Jeez. Uncle Ron, I don't think that's a knife. I think that's a splinter from when his house was burned down. My goodness. Oh God. Swerve! Swerve didn't even then. You know these two were not gonna you knew these two were gonna give it all on the line. Oh boy. Wow. Yep. That's sentimental. Ooh. Wait, what's he gonna do? Oh, on the lower back. I'm surprised the cinder block didn't break in half. They're gonna need a lot of. They're gonna need a lot of stitches and a lot of icy hot for tomorrow. I hear the fans. If you hear the fans chanting in Chicago, they're saying this is awesome. Wait, what's he doing? What's he doing? No, I'm just still in shock that cinder block hasn't break yet. Oof. Oof. I hit the house call. Is this gonna be it? Nope. Hangman kicked out of the house call. Swerve is on the top rope. Let's see. What's he doing? He's climbing up. What's he doing? On the top rope. Oh my goodness. Oof. Dead eye. That's it. Swerve. No. Swerve kicked out. Hangman Page is looking at that steel chair. That's looking at that steel chair. what a main event we have at AEW All Out so far. Ooh, he hit Swerve with that steel chair. He really wants to end his career. What a way to end off AEW All Out with this rivalry, and it's nice to see this historic rivalry being the main event. And actually, another goal of mine to see is I would love, with the right storyline, with everything ducks in the row, I would actually like to see the tag team titles defended in the main event picture. That would be something that I would love to see somewhere down the line. But it has to be right storyline, build up, all ducks in a row, and that's something that's on my wish list. And it doesn't have to be specific; it could be any pay-per-view. And look at Swerve; he has a 6 smile on his face, and then he fell. Um, I mean, what's left? What's left? He just pulled his. He just pulled his gold. No way! He's not gonna eject him. You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god! I've seen a lot of brutal matches, but this. Wow! I've seen a lot of brutal matches, but this. Oh my god! They really taking this. They were not kidding. Ref had to ring the bell. Well, my god. My god. Woo! Interesting way to end a pay-per-view by a knockout. Um, it's Uncle Rod. I wish I could tell you what to think currently, but this is this is interesting. Ending it on a knockout. Well, it's gonna be interesting dynamite on Wednesday. I don't know, but this has been, yeah, yep, Joseph. That was either knockout or pinfall. But this is gonna be interesting on Dynamite. Interesting way to end a pay-per-view with a knockout. But medical people are trying to put attention to Swerve, so whew, Prince Nana has concern. Wait, and what's Hangman doing? Wow, it has been an interesting pay-per-view. And what a way to end off. What a way to end off AEW All Out. I just want to again thank you for everybody to tune in to this pay-per-view. It left a lot more questions than answers. It was an overall solid pay-per-view. And thank you to everyone from Sindel to Uncle Ron, Bobby, to Joseph, and of course our very own Councilman and Honey. This has been an interesting one, and I can't wait to do another one. So have a good night and talk to you this week.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at wwtalkpod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at wwtalkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.